What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dalton, aka the Florida Flipper. If you are new here, I am a full-time Goodwill employee. I was before all this virus stuff was going on, but now I am back to full-time reselling. And as you see in the title, I did a massive little buyout from some homies down south. I am in West Palm. This is down in Miami, and that's about as much as you guys gonna figure out, because I'm not going to be able to give you my sources this time, you guys. And I paid a good price, which I think I'm going to keep to myself, but I'm going to be completely honest. $200. That's about as far as you guys are going to get. I paid $200 for 35 pieces of vintage clothing, and let's get right into it. So I've got two separate piles here. I don't know how much are in both piles next to me, but these have all been washed and clean and de-coronified. So let's get right into it. Here is the first one. Here is a Harley. Ooh, it is a Harley right there. It says Spirit Harley Davidson. It is 1998. It says Feel the Heat Harley Davidson on the front. It's a fire little tee right there. Oh, I'm going to go from that pile. I'm going to go to this pile. Next up is the 20th Century Fox on the Onetta one. This one's kind of ducked up in the front, if you know what I mean. Here's the Onetta tag right there. And it is single stitch on the sleeve, but that is pretty fire. That's probably... I actually just sold the tee. I'll pop up on the screen on DePoP for like 40 bucks. I'll probably ask 30 because there's some defects on that tee. Here is a 96 Olympic Summer Games. There is no tag inside, but the way it fit me, it felt like a boxy large. There goes my dogs. They're going potty and they're barking at something, but there's a 96 Olympics. Next up, we have the Essential BMW license. My dogs are still going crazy out there, but here is a BMW. I think I have another one of these tees in this haul, which I will show to you guys. By the way, you should check out my DePoP, Poshmark, and eBay store. I'll pop that up on the screen. But here we go. Here is a Nike hit. This one's fire. It has a little Nike swoosh in the front. It is the good old Nike white tag. 2X though, a little bit big, but it's actually pretty solid right there. It's a pretty solid tee, a little basketball tee for the homies, if you know what I'm saying. All right, this next tee I had to oxy clean the out of it, but here is a Uncle Sam right there, Uncle Sam the man, and it is a Miller Lite collab that is super fire, and it is on one of my favorite tags, the Screen Stars Best, which by the way, I washed all of these, oxy cleaned them, got all the stains out, and I air dried them. The reason I air dry them is because they stay true to the tag size for the most part. But here is a Texas Ranger Snoopy. This one's kind of cool. It's like a baseball. It's purple. Pretty fire. It's got the Texas Ranger hit on the back as well with the Schultz signature. It does have a bad stain right there, which I'm just now noticing. It looks like Buddy was eating meatballs or something. But yeah, I have no idea about that. I'm going to have to try to get that stain out, so I will put this one aside. Where we at? Here is a Reebok. Here is the next one. It is a Reebok Sport Large. This one's kind of fire. I do like the old Reebok, but it does have that boxy large fit, which it's kind of hard to rock in my photos, but someone out there would want to be fitted with a pair of Reeboks they got. Here's another baseball. This is a good old New York Mets. It is size medium on the Swingster tag, but super fire. Just like the little Essential. It actually is dated on the back 91. And let me see if I can get that 91 hit in there. Boom, that's super fire. So yeah, on something like this, I would ask like maybe 35 to 40 bucks. Let me get out of this pile. Oh, this is a tee. This is nothing crazy, I don't believe. I haven't really looked it up, but it is a Wally Pack Rats. It's like a dirt drift racing track type thing down here, but it is dated 97 on the artist print on the back. But I just love how sick that print is in the screen print. You can tell how old it is and how faded. Just to me, fire. Next up, this tee this tank top is to be what I think one of my favorite t-shirts of this whole entire haul. It is the Hulk, the monster. It is just fire. It actually is the Hulk ride up in Orlando. It is the Hulk shirt. It has every part of the ride on the back, and the front hit is just amazing on this tank top. It is just so sick. I love it. I love it. It's fire. Definitely one of my favorite pieces. On this one, I'm going to ask probably a little bit more because all Marvel and kind of all action superhero movie stuff is real big right now. Really big, really big. It's going up. I have no idea why the market's going up. Maybe going up right now because people are just nostalgic for all their comic book stuff they had as a kid. I'm guessing, or that's what I'm assuming. So, this next one is pretty close to my heart. If you guys know about the flipper, I was a soccer player growing up. This is a good old Adidas hit. It's not my size, unfortunately, so it will be for sale, probably up on the DePoP. But this is a women's FIFA World Cup 99 shirt with the essential Adidas soccer hit on the back. I did some stain treatment on this because I just love it. I love anything soccer, and I always try to bring it back to life. There's no doubt about that. All right, next one is a pretty fire tee, but kind of upset when I saw the back of it. Here is the front. It is the unbelievable Atlanta Braves, the back-to-backs on the Onetta one. And then I loved it. And then I read the back, and there's some signatures. I'm not sure if these are from the team. Maybe if you guys are, I'm not a big baseball fan, you guys. I'm not. I like playing it. I hate watching it. But yeah, here it is right there. It's sick. And what year's on it? It is the 1992. So if you guys have any information, maybe pause and look at that stuff. But I have no idea. No idea. This next shirt hits home pretty big. My family is actually from Atmore, Alabama. But this is an Alabama all over print t-shirt. It's got like all of the counties and cities all over it. Super sick. I wasn't born in Alabama. I never really lived there. I just vacationed in the summertime to see family. But there is the tag, and I just love this tee. I really do. It's not long enough for me because I'm like 6'1" and just nothing ever fits me unless it's super long. But yeah, no, it's definitely a super sick tee right there. And next, yeah, these are all sick. This one's probably my second or third favorite one. I would say, I don't know. Maybe I have a top 5 out of this. How about you guys do me a favor and tell me which t-shirt was your favorite out of all these, because I definitely don't know which one is my absolute favorite. But here is a Screen Stars best tag right there. One of the best tags to me in my personal honest opinion. But here is a Harlem Globetrotters World Tour tee that is super sick. I love the Harlem Globetrotters. If you don't know who they are, Google it. But yeah, let's get to the next tee. Oh, here's the other one. I'm just going to do this quick, simple. There's another BMW. It is tagless, so might make it priceless. No, not at all. But yeah, this will probably be easy, $15 to $25 t-shirt. Maybe I'll put it in a wholesale box, which if you guys are interested in wholesale boxes from the Flipper, follow me on my Instagram at _Florida Flipper. That's where you will get the chance first to get a hold of one of my mystery vintage boxes, which I have a stack. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. I'll zoom in on it. But that stack right there is actually a vintage box I'm getting ready. I'm trying to get a 50 piece ready for everybody. So yeah, stay tuned for that and check out the Insta. Next tee is just an essential. It's pretty big. It's a 2X, but it is a Harley Davidson. I know I showed one earlier. I don't believe this one is as old, but it's Harley Davidson restoration shirt. I'll show you the tag. That's what makes me think it's probably not that old. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I think probably in early 2000s by the base of the beefy on the underside. But that's sick. Little Central Harley tee, probably like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Nothing too crazy. Here is another one. This is one of my favorite tees. I'm not going to lie. It is on the Hanes. What is it? Let me see. The Hanes Comfort tag. The Hanes Comfort. But it's super sick. On the Hanes Comfort tag, it says Club Peekaboo. And it has the no Viagra pill sign. And on the back, it has the ladies just loving up on the hair. That's right, the rabbit. That is super sick, though. This might go into my personal collection. Don't judge me. It's super funny. To me, it's just a super essential t-shirt. Nah, it's just super sick. I love it. I love all those derogatory t-shirts. Here's an anvil, and this is good old Jimmy Buffett. Super sick t-shirt. This is the 1997 tour, and they actually came to our town here of West Palm Beach for this tour. It's the Banana Wind But that's cool. A couple little band tees out of here too, you guys will see, which was super worth the money, I believe. Here is a, on the Signal Sport tag, it looks like the early 90s tag, but it is a essential Mickey, the good, the bad, the goofy, super sick t-shirt right here. I had to read it backwards through the film. No idea why I did it that way. But that's a super nice t-shirt. I probably asked like 35, 40 bucks. I like it. Here is a Nike hitter. That's right, a Nike hitter. It's super sick. Nike 2X made in USA. It's got the embroidered Nike. But right there it says Philadelphia Freedom. It's got it on the front. Super sick. And it has it on the back as well. Like I said, it is a XX. So a strong size on the eBay. Not a strong size on the DePoP. So I don't know. I might have someone interested in that. I do have a 2X like buyer. I got homie that I put a lot of my 2X stuff together for him. So maybe he'll enjoy it. I don't know. Here is a super funny one right here. It is on the Cronies large, made in USA, but it looks like the good old Three Stooges right there. And it says Friends. It is, I believe, let's see here, 95. So that is a super sick tee. Single stitch on the sleeve. So I don't know, probably on that one, probably about 50 bucks on that one because it is a movie t-shirt. I'm gonna start trying to roll this a little bit quicker, guys. So if I talk quicker, I'm sorry. This one's super sick. This is a 70s for sure. It's a 2X, but it is that Snoopy just straight chilling, and it does have that buttery feeling. All you vintage buyers and sellers out there, you know what I'm talking about. That can't believe it's not butter cloth feeling. I love it. Super essential t-shirt. Probably try to give that to the homie as well. I went in that pile a second ago. Here goes one of my favorite t-shirts out of the whole bunch. It's on the Acme clothing. If you don't know about that tag, that's typically like a Looney Tunes tag. And here we go. It's got them all. Got all the Looney Tunes for the most part, just straight chilling. And yeah, super nice t-shirt. This one was super yellow when I got it. Definitely OxyClean this one to bring it back to life. But someone will probably love that one, hopefully. Surely and sweetly. Here's an Orals. An Orals, right? The Orioles? The Orals? The Oreos? The Oreos? The Orioles? The Palmer on the Fruit of the Loom flag tag, which is one of my favorite tags. I don't know, I like all the old vintage tags. They just look sick. It's got the Palmer diamond hit on the back, and it does say like 1990 is the date on the back. I'll show you that right there. That is super sick. I'd probably only ask like 20 bucks for that tee or throw it in a vintage box. Here is another sick one, CMJ. These are kind of like the Habitat tees. If you know about vintage, Habitat tees are pretty sought after for the most part. But this has got the feathers. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll show you on the back as well. It's got the feathers everywhere on the back, busting with the wolf. And it does have a sleeve hit right here that says Seneca Rocks, West Virginia. And so you guys can see it right there. That's super sick. Super nice little shirt. A couple little holes here and there, but I like these all over print, like Indian base shirts. Super fire to me. Reminds me of like Colorado or something, you know. Back to another band tee. This is a U2 tee. Right there, you can see the tag, U2 Pop. If you don't know who U2 is, if you own an iPhone, just go look at your music and then you'll remember who U2 is. But here is the front. It's got all their mugs lined up on the front right there. This is the U2 Pop 97 tour, and it has got all of the band dates on the back, the tour dates, whichever. I don't know, not a U2 fan, sorry. Just not, didn't grow up in that era, not a fan. Here's another Nike basketball essential right here. It's got some stainage, some paint. It looks like there was paint on it at some time, but it's got that bacon collar neck right there with the giant swoosh on the back. That is a nice t-shirt for sure. And here goes probably one of my top 5, 10, 8, I don't know how many times I said top t-shirts, but this is sick. This is a 1989 New Kids on the Block t-shirt that is super fire. I love it. There it is right there again, just to show you the single stitch on the sleeve. Just an essential t-shirt. This is so fire. It's not my size, so it will be up on the DePoP if you guys are interested. But yeah, to me that's just sick. This is another sick one to me. This is on the Fruit of the Loom flag tag, size XL, so that's right, size flipper. But here we go. It is the 7-Up, little essential front hit right there with the back bursting out. I just love it. I was always a Sprite 7-Up type of person. So yeah, it's probably going in my personal collect for sure. Here's another band tee right here. It's on the Hanes weight 50/50. I know it's not vintage because this band isn't vintage, but it is a Dave Matthews band. Just a Central t-shirt. No back. If you don't know about Dave Matthews, they started down here in Florida. They're like a jam band. But yeah, pretty okay music. Not the biggest fan of them, but it's probably an easy $50 bill, no doubt. All right, next up we've got a Redskins. I believe this is an 80s hit right here. This is super sick though. It does have some fire sleeves right there, kind of like the FSU colorway. Shout out to Junkman Doug with the FSU fire. But yeah, super sick tee right here. I'd probably only ask like $35-40 on that. Alright, so I have 3 more tees to go, but this one is definitely going to be one I'm keeping in my collection. I just love the colorways. There's actually a lot of holes in this t-shirt. You guys can't even see it because of the colors, which that's why I love it. But I have tons of shoes and hats that would match that one. So, but typically on like a color block like that, I'd probably ask about 50, maybe 55 on something like that. Here is a really good tag as well. It's the giant Toltecs tag right there, but this is a 1999 Flaming Lips shirt. It's a rock band. If you don't know about it, I guess look it up. I'm not a giant fan of them, but this shirt goes anywhere from like, I think, like 40 to 65 on the Bay. And last but not least, I guess maybe the least because it's pretty torn up. There's holes and everything in it. It's on the Royal tag right here, but it is the Simpsons. Oh my gosh, original Matt Growing signature, but it's not the Matt Growing tag, but there is just holes. You can see right here in the neck. It's just destroyed. And geez, it's raining outside. I don't know why it's raining outside. Can you guys hear the rain? It's raining outside. But this shirt is super sick. I love it. And overall, I feel like I did pretty well with this buyout for sure. I mean, $200 for all those tees you saw. I'm definitely making my money back and some. But yeah, do me a favor, you guys, like the video and subscribe if you enjoy the content like this. I'm going to be doing this probably once a week now because your boy is doing tons of buyouts again, especially with taking a break from the Goodwill. I am all gung-ho about reselling again. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, the Florida Flipper is out. And you guys stay safe. Put a mask on or something. Yo, Corona is real, man. Peace.